Guys, so please, I don't know how bright this thing is. I don't know if you can see me clearly, but please just manage the view. Okay, so today I will be sharing an experience someone had. Okay, now this was an experience this person had from a workplace. Now the reason why I'm sharing this experience, it's to motivate people and to make people be of good behavior wherever they find themselves. Though no one is perfect, okay? I myself am not perfect, and no one seems to be perfect, but we just keep on, you know, motivating ourselves to be good people so that the world will be a better place for me and for you. So, let's go. Now, this person had a colleague in her workplace. Okay, now this is where she was working before. Okay, she no longer works there. So she had a colleague in her workplace. This colleague of hers has this habit of gossiping. Like, she doesn't know how to keep things to herself, and even to her boss, she gossiped to her boss. Now her boss is this kind of person that is so free with her employers that she can easily befriend anybody, and this makes her employees so close to her, and most of the time they can even relate their life issues to her. So her boss was so friendly that she relates and play with everybody. So this made people talk to her, discuss with her, and this particular colleague of her took the opportunity to gossip about the other employees, that is our other colleague, issues to her boss. Now her boss was this kind of person that whenever you tend to be so clingy to her, she draws you more closer, and whenever you tend to gossip to her, she draws you closer. And this particular lady was the kind of person that gossips. Okay, she likes clinging, so she will always be the favorite wherever she is. So this was the attitude she was actually portraying in her workplace. Now, one day, it was so surprising to this lady that this other of her colleague that is a gossip, that likes gossiping and talking about our other colleagues, discussing about other people's issue to her boss. One day, her neighbors, her toe, came looking for her at her workplace. It was a very huge surprise. Even before this particular incident happened, this lady have actually had quite some issues with this lady, that she noticed that whenever she tells this other colleagues some things about herself, she goes on to tell her boss, this is what my colleague said, this is what my colleague said, to the extent some of her colleagues have been fired because of her. Okay, one time she told her colleague that she was not being paid well. Now, why was the reason she was not being paid well? She was actually a junior staff, okay? So her payment was not that so big. So she complained to this her other colleague and tell her, this my salary they are paying me is too small. I don't know what to do. I'm getting fed up because I have lots of responsibility. And the lady advised her and told her, you can tell boss that this your money is so small that it is not enough for you and your family to manage. This was the only thing this lady told this her other colleague. Unknowingly to her, that this same colleague she advised went on to tell the boss that this was what the lady said. That the lady said she should riot, like she should complain, she should say her money is not big. She should threat, like if the money is not big, she's going to leave, all those kind of things. She should just shake them a little bit, you know what I mean, so that they'll increase her salary. Now, this is somebody you told your issues, your pressing issues, and the person advised you. Were you supposed to go and tell your boss that this is what my other colleague told me that I should do? Now, like I said, the reason why I'm saying this experience, or rather this story, is to make people stop gossiping. Now, most times people tend to see gossip as something that is so normal, as something that is just a way of life. No, it is not normal. It is not a way of life. Now, if you are that kind of person that always do this, wherever you find yourself, in the midst of people, either in your workplace, either in school, anywhere you find yourself, you should stop it. If you are somebody that cannot be trusted, you should stop this. Now, remember I told you some of these ladies' neighbors came to her workplace. They came rioting. They came in numbers. All her neighbors, what did they came to do? They came to fight this lady. They came to fight her that she's always causing trouble in the neighborhood. Whenever she's being told a particular issue, she goes on to tell another person the particular issue that she was being told, and that person starts getting angry. Like, she just keep on causing problems in the neighborhood. She tell this one this, that this one said this about you, this one said this about you. She goes on to the other one, and she also tells the other person the other thing that the other person tells the other person. She just keep on causing issues, causing enmity among people. And later on, it got to the extent that everybody noticed this. Everybody noticed that she was causing a very big issue. She was causing a very huge fight in the neighborhood. And this led them to riot and came looking for her at her workplace. It was such a very embarrassing moment for her that she was crying, and they had to try to see if they can resolve the issue. Now, the boss, after all this happened, the boss was so disappointed, and she said she was going to get to the root of this issue. How would people come and embarrass our employee at her workplace? Now, getting to the place where these people were, because they had to call a little meeting to discuss about the issue, getting to that specific place, surprisingly to them, this lady has also been bashing them at their back. Like, this boss, of this lady, her and her husband are the one running this particular company. So when the man and the woman, when they went to discuss this issue in this gathering, or because it was a very embarrassing issue for them that people came to their company to cause issue, to embarrass the employee. It was a very shocking moment for them to know that this same lady they came fighting for has been bashing them at their back, has been gossiping them at their back, has been saying all sorts of things at their back, that they don't pay her well, that is why she's doing manual labors all around. So many different things she said at their back. And it was such a very disappointing moment for them that they had to sack her. Such a pity, right? Like, it's such a very tough situation, right? Now, this is to advise you and me that wherever we find ourselves, we should try to be good people, not just pretenders. No, I'm not saying you should go out there and pretend. I'm not saying you should not be yourself. No, be yourself, And I've always said, it's better to keep on trying to be a good person than for you to leave yourself to be a bad person or try to be a bad person. It will do you no harm if you try to become a good person. So wherever we find ourselves, we should make sure we make a good difference, that whenever we live there, people around us will miss us so much that they love the quality we possess. They love our characters. I'm not saying you're going to be perfect, because there's no one that is perfect except God. But just try your best and make a good difference wherever you are, because it matters a lot. It really, really matters a lot. If you know that you are that kind of person that gossip, somebody can tell you secret for you to keep their secret, please stop doing that. Please stop doing that and stop gossiping about people. It is very, very bad. It is not good. In fact, gossip is a sin. Gossip is a sin. Some people tend to see it as a way of life. They can't keep things to themselves. They keep on jumping from one issue to another, gossiping about people in the neighborhood. People have known them to be gossipers. This is not a good word. It is not a good recognition. We should try to stop gossip. It is bad. Okay, for now, this is just what I have to inspire you today, to motivate you today, to be that good person. For me, also to be that good person. For us to keep on striving to be good people. Actually, no one is perfect, like I've always said, but let's just keep trying and keep praying to God for His mercy, because Him alone can help us. Him alone can make us better people. So for now, stay tuned. Till next time we meet again. Please, if this is the first time coming across my channel, please, I would love you to subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. Bye for now. Bye.